All right, welcome back, everybody, to GNKnoxville. This is Val alongside Sharp, joining me for a quick interview. So just a couple of quick questions, man. So the first thing is, going into this event, I know that you are the only team member from Team Caliber, but is that correct that you have a couple of people, you've been to a couple of the local GN events. Who's stayed with you? Who's been on your team for the previous couple of events that's with you today?
Colchan and my brother Quickfire.
Gotcha. So Colchan, he was getting loud earlier.
Yeah.
I was noticing that hype was getting strong. So going into that, probably a question that you guys, I don't know if you've heard this weekend, but I know that you guys have played against Wash. We watched that earlier in the winners finals, and based off of how that went, one thing that we kind of talked about was your guys' dom game was very, very dominant throughout the entire tournament, and it's kind of soft going into that winners bracket finals. So going into the finals, what are you guys expecting to do or do differently that you guys maybe didn't do in the winners finals?
I mean, we just got to make sure that we push the right ways at the right times and not mess up the spawns. My brother has only played the game for like a week. Colchan's only been playing for like 2 weeks. And Vendetta, I don't really know how much he's been playing, but he said he hasn't really played that much. So they don't really know too much about Dom and how it all works, but we'll see how it goes.
Right, so that was definitely one thing I was talking to a lot of people about was just rotating the spawns and making sure that you don't screw those up are a big deal on domination. So that's a big deal. So really quickly, one thing I wanted to personally ask you about was your Team Caliber's most recent pickup, which is Formal. Matt's a really good buddy of mine. I actually played with him in the All-Star Classic at one of the AGL events that we actually won. So I haven't seen a lot of what he's done in Call of Duty, but I know that he has had a really good tournament at UMG. So just talk to me a little bit about that pickup, why you guys chose to go with him.
Well, I watched him play Columbus, and I watched him play at UMG Philly. Neither of his teams, I mean, he placed all right at both events. I mean, it wasn't like a good placing, but I've always just seen him play Call of Duty. He has a really good shot, and I just think we wanted to go for someone who, wasn't already one of like the top pros that I feel like just keep getting shuffled in and out of teams. So.
That's fair. I like that. It's different. I noticed that one thing in Call of Duty, at least right now, there's been, like you said, a lot of team shuffling around, and Matt definitely he's adjusted quickly, and so I think that's a great pickup for you guys. Big shout out to Matt if you're watching the stream today. I think he might actually be streaming now, but
yeah, I think he's playing the 2K series.
Yeah. So so that was thanks for joining. Good luck in this finals and casting. So yeah, guys, if you do not follow him on Twitter, make sure you hit up Sharp. And we're going to be going into these finals, so we're going to throw it to a quick commercial break, and then we will be back with the finals for you guys.